Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly reading for October 2024. This is for Gemini, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. And if you are new to my channel, I use astrology, tarot, and my guides. So you feel like you're getting a personal reading. Now, Gemini, this is a big month. October is major. It's a big month of taking it easy, but also letting all that magic around you unfold. There are so many wonderful, auspicious trines this month, and the big highlight, by the way, is relationships. So relationships is going to be a big theme, kind of like the headline news. Relationships, personal connections, even karmic relationships, they're definitely going to be at the forefront, especially because we kick off October with the new moon solar eclipse in Libra, as you can see. But the other thing is, Gemini, this new moon is this solar eclipse is happening in Libra. So that rules your fifth house of love and relationships, pleasure and joy, children, procreation, recreation, creativity. It is such a wonderful new moon solar eclipse. I absolutely love this for you, especially if you're looking for new love. Oh my goodness, this is Venus is moving into Sagittarius as well this month. We'll talk about that later. That rules your seventh house of partnerships, relationships. Really great. Okay. If you're not here for love and relationships, hey, creativity is a big thing. Work is still a really big thing for y'all as well. But we are definitely going to be moving into Scorpio season as well. And with Scorpio season, that is a focus on relationships. Okay. Can be even finances as well, relationships in financial matters, business partners, things like that. But also personal transformation, seeking your truths, even doing like shadow work, okay, in terms of like your day-to-day, thinking about your day-to-day. But again, relationships will be a key theme. Now, you'll notice, I'll turn this over because there's more in the back, but all the inner planets this month, Venus, Mercury, Mars, they're coming out to play, and they're going to play hard this month. Again, you're going to feel all of them. We'll talk about them. If you are new to my channel, I'm going to break down the biggest highlights first, then I'm going to do your spread. And then after your spread, that's when I break it down week by week and I pull more cards. And I walk you through the aspects of this month, okay? The best days for you, aspects to look out for, even those to like watch out for that may be, a little bit challenging, but I'm not going to cover it all here in the introduction. And even not all the aspects are even on the whiteboard. There's just so much going on. But let me go ahead and point out some big themes for you. Obviously, it's this new moon solar eclipse, major. Remember, eclipses come in pairs. We're coming after that other eclipse that we had in Pisces 2 weeks ago. But this has got, 6 months. Okay. We're talking a 6 months energy here, transformation here. I love it. Now, October 4th, Venus will trine Saturn, another absolutely amazing energy. And if you are here for work, this is doubling down on work and career and profession, because Venus is in Scorpio in your sixth house of work and everyday activities, like your responsibilities to work, duties to work. But then you've got Saturn and Pisces in your 10th house of career and public recognition and fame and honors and achievements. And this is such a special aspect. It's a trine. Trines are so auspicious. They make things effortless for you. Saturn, Kronos, brings that long-term commitment energy. So love, relationships, creativity, money, all of these could be big themes for you. And it could be a very emotionally driven day because Venus and Scorpio, Saturn, Pisces, 2 water signs. So I love this aspect. And now you see on October 8th, Venus will trine Mars. What I didn't write on the whiteboard that's happening, because again, I did have enough room, Mercury will trine Jupiter. This is one of the best days of the month for you. And all the blue asterisks are the best days of the month, but this one particularly for Geminis. Oh my goodness. First of all, Venus trining Mars. You know what happens when Venus and Mars gets together. So very special. Now, if Venus is what your heart desires, if Venus is what you want, Mars is you getting it. It's how you get it. So definitely take action around this time. There could be something here really big money-wise for you. All right. Remember, Mars is in Cancer in your second house of finances, income, money, Venus, planet of money. I mean, this is really big. So definitely take action. You just may feel this energy and just do it anyway. It is high vibration energy, high vibration, harmony. All right. And when you think about it, if you go back to like ancient, like even like Roman mythology, Mars and Venus, they had a daughter, Concordia, goddess of harmonies. So when you put Venus and Mars together, you get harmony. Obviously in Greek mythology, it's Aphrodite. Okay. So pleasure, passion, love, everything is just connecting for you now. All right. So I love this. It could feel like a rocket ship of a day. A lot of romance here, a lot of creativity, a lot of beauty, a lot of money stuff for y'all. Now, with Jupiter trining Mercury, oh my goodness, Mercury's your ruling planet. Jupiter is in your sign. This is Gemini. Take advantage. Write this in your calendar. Okay. Great day to pitch something, negotiate, have an important conversation about something that you want luck around. Jupiter, the planet of luck and good fortune. You've got a day where you can come up with like a brilliant idea. Jupiter is always on your side. Okay. And then Jupiter will go retrograde like literally the next day. So do it now. Do anything that you need now. All right. You got Jupiter on your side. And of course, with Jupiter going retrograde, and then you see Pluto's going direct as well. Whew, that's big. All right. We'll talk about this obviously more in your weekly readings where I go more in depth. So, and maybe even after, when I break down, I'll go deeper in it. Just know when any planet goes direct, that is like highly charged. All right. They don't mess around. Pluto is not messing around when he goes direct. And Capricorn in your 8th house of finances and money and shared resources. Love and relationships as well as like transformation, deep transformation. And that's going to be a big theme for you this month as well. All right. We'll talk about that later. But October 13th, now we get to the best aspect of the month, the sun trining Jupiter. I mean, the sun in Libra trining Jupiter in your sign. Gemini, take advantage of this. Write this in your calendar. This is enormously abundant. Even though Jupiter's retrograde, you're still going to feel it. Okay, so this is success. This is doors opening for you. All that good stuff, right? Expansion, good luck, right? Good fortune, wisdom, profit. Yep. The list goes on, especially with relationships, by the way, just FYI. Mercury will move into Scorpio at this time too. And by the way, remember what I said, sun in Libra. So again, things that bring you joy and pleasure. And I would not be surprised if some of y'all are thinking about having kids around this time. There could be something with children around this time as well. Now, the same day, Mercury will move into Scorpio. Very interesting, Mercury in Scorpio. Mercury in Scorpio is more Mulder than Scully. Okay. More Mulder than Skull. Really going deep. All right. Exploring the unknown, but loving it. Okay. So even in yourself, exploring like your shadow self, your shadow side, and really unrooting things. It's got to be a thing. It's got to be a thing. Could be even health related matters with Mercury and Scorpio. 6th house is also like health, something with pets around this time. But Mercury's going to be in Scorpio for a few weeks. Now, October in general, just to let you know, it does feel like a preview of like a big exit. And the reason I say that is because not only do we have this new moon solar eclipse in Libra, we also have a full moon in Aries, a very highly charged full moon in Aries. And remember, the lunar nodes, the points of destiny are in the Aries Libra axis. And this is it. I mean, they're moving into the Pisces Virgo axis come January. So something here. So this full moon in Aries happening October 17th. That's your 11th house. Your 11th house. This is a really strong super moon, by the way. It's connected to, think about that solar eclipse, the total solar eclipse that we had in Aries, April 8th. Okay. This full moon's connected to it. So think about the changes that were happening in your life around that time. Think about the entire month of April. Remember, eclipses are really strong, and that was strong. That was a total eclipse. So the changes happening around your life around this full moon, there could be some sort of culmination now. Okay. Something coming to an end. Okay, you may be feeling it. 11th house, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. All right, so there could be a turning point here. There could also be something with friendships, groups you belong to, your community, a community, something there where you find a sense of community, because Aries is, your 11th house. Okay, now with this full moon, again, it's strong. Any Aries full moon, by the way, is just very bold. It's very powerful. The ruling planet for Aries is Mars, right? Remember, Mars is in Cancer. Doesn't like being there. Mars is a little feisty around this full moon. All right. So kind of also dipping its toes into that retrograde. Mars is going to go retrograde in Cancer. Again, that's going to happen, later this year. But again, Mars has already been in Cancer for a month in a sign that he just doesn't like. And so remember, Mars is a warrior, the god of war, in a sign that's all about nurturing and comfort and love and family and friends and loved ones, etc. Home as well. So here's the thing: imagine the god of war sitting around like a fire pit with friends, holding hands, singing, happy birthday to someone. Everyone's crying. It's so emotional. Or maybe like he's doing like air kisses to, like at a housewarming party. Mars does not like being in Cancer at all. All right. So there could be a little feisty energy feel around this full moon in Aries. It could be with a friendship or a group that you belong to. So just keep that in mind. All right. It is definitely going to be a thing. Yeah, and it can be finances too. Remember, Mars in Cancer, your second house. So second house is finances, salary, income. There's something here with Mars in Cancer having been here. You could have had Mars could have been just like making you spend money. But at the same time, you could have so much focus on finances too, really energized in terms of making more money. But just keep this in mind. There's a little power struggle here. Mars is, and we are getting kind of close to Mars opposing Pluto at the beginning of November. So just remember, around this full moon, stay cool, be cool. You're going to be fine. Stay frosty. Have any sort of release that you need with the full moon. It's all about surrendering, letting things go. But fortunately, the other planets are saying, Mars, chill out. Just chill, okay? Because you see that he is going to be chill for the rest of the month, all right? Now, you see that same day, Venus will move into Sagittarius. Again, I love this for you. I love this for you because Sagittarius rules your seventh house of partnerships and relationships. You got Venus, a planet of love and relationships and money too. So something with money, but Venus and Sagittarius, mwah, all right? I did just do like chef's kiss. Venus and Sagittarius is very carefree, optimistic, fun, all right? Unbound, open-hearted, open-minded. Bit whimsical, I love Venus and Sagittarius. Now, what's not on the whiteboard the same day is Venus will sextile Pluto. Ooh, amazing. Really good flow with relationships, with money. Remember, Pluto's in Capricorn in your 8th house, finances. I love this day. All right, for y'all Gemini, so or these aspects. So now, Tuesday, October 22nd, we officially move into Scorpio season. So love, relationship, finances, all of that really, really going deep into it, all right? Getting all Inspector Gadget, getting all Mulder, all right? The truth is out there. But the truth is also somewhere inside you. And that's what Sun in Scorpio is. It's seeking your higher truth, okay? Your deep high truth for the next 4 weeks, all right? Really like being honest with yourself. Sun in Scorpio wants answers. So again, this is going deep, having personal transformation, maybe even thinking about like your everyday activities, work, everything like that I mentioned with all this Scorpio energy in your 6th house, shadow work. All right. So things come into the surface as well. So keep that in mind. You could be really going deep to have this big transformation. Now, the other thing is that just know, as soon as we move into Scorpio season, the sun will square Pluto, but the sun will still be in Libra. So therefore, this is at 29 degrees, which is a critical degree. So again, just be mindful of like power struggles and even something with finances, shared resources here. Okay. But even still, you see this month just has a lot of movement, really powerful aspects. Ultimately, it is a big month of change, but just at a slower pace than we've had recently. Remember, these 4 planets, retrograde, they are asking you to go within. Retrograde, that's what it is. It's really going internally, feeling and thinking your way forward, all right, to become the best version of yourself and to live the reality that you really want to create for yourself. And so take that action, all right? Use these aspects to your advantage, Gemini. So let's get started. See what's going up for you for the month of October 2024. Again, for Gemini, Gemini rising, Gemini moon. If you want to read for any other placements in your chart, you are absolutely welcome to. Okay, Gemini. I do a traditional cult to cross spread. It offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Gemini, y'all are amazing. If you are new to my channel, I have, and you know, I've been under the weather. I am still recovering. So I want to thank everyone, all the subscribers who have been sending messages. You just have no idea how much it means to me. So I thank you so much for all your support and your love during this time. And but with that said, this is going to be like a shorter monthly forecast than normal. Okay. So thank you so much. All right. So, oh, you're good. You're absolutely good. This is going to be a big month for you. Like, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. We're going there. Yeah, we're going there. You see what's happening here, and I apologize for the lighting too. It's normally not like this. I have to do this at a later time. Yeah, you see what's happening. You're good. Let's get started. You got the death card. It's so funny because I was just doing the other sign before this, and and they got the death card too. And I was just saying, you know, the death card doesn't come out as much as it should. I love seeing the death card. One of the best cards in the deck. One of the best cards in the deck. This is true transformation. Remember, I said this is a big month of change and transformation for you. In fact, it seems like a lot of y'all have already been moving into it. A lot of big personal transformations, like you are changing as a human being, and also within your external world there's just changes happening. Okay, and you're going to feel a lot of it still, you know, with Scorpio season, and there's a lot of Scorpio energy activated throughout the month. Remember, Venus and Scorpio in the beginning, we got Mercury moving into Scorpio season. Again, that is your sixth house. Everyday activities and work is a big part of that, especially coming after that Saturn, well, the eclipse that we had in Pisces where Saturn is 2 weeks ago in your 10th house of career. So, but anyway, you're just going through big change and you're feeling it, and you will this month. Just expect major change to start happening for you. That's what the death card is. Okay. It's a great card. You see, you know, the white horse for purity, the knight on the horse, fully protected in that armor. Okay, there's this sense of rebirth that may be happening for you too, because you see what's in the heart of your spread, but you see it's a skeleton. Think about that. Okay, think about that. What out of our body endures the longest? It's the bones. It's the skeleton. So there's something you're setting yourself up for, this new change you're moving into that is auspicious. You see the sun coming on the horizon, but also has this long shelf life, and it's just really nice. Moving straight into the star and the heart of your spread. The star is aligning for you. This is healing. This is wisdom. This is having faith in yourself, having faith in the universe. A lot of enlightenment here, a lot of transformation, a lot of power. I love this. I love this for you. Success. All right. Remember the star card 17, 1, 7 equals 8. All right. 8 in numerology, success, prosperity. You even see all the stars are 8 pointed. There's 8 stars, even referencing the strength card, right? Card 8. Amazing. Amazing. You're on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way. Remember what I said, like this is going to be like the fact that you have a new moon solar eclipse in your 5th house, joy, pleasure, love, relationships, creativity, self-expression, procreate, all of that, like great stuff. But this full moon in Aries is also going to be, just pay attention to it. Remember, that's in your 11th house. Your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. There's something here that you're moving into. And the star is actually attributed to Aquarius. And so the fact that the 11th house is natively ruled by Aquarius, I mean, that just, we're doubling down here. Now you've got the Page of Pentacles in your challenge area. Just be mindful of anything that you're new, anything new that you're starting. Just be mindful of like really paying attention to it, not letting anything like slip out of your fingers, and you know, being like making sure that it's something that you're just like, I'm in it to win it, and not feeling uninspired, not feeling unmotivated, and just being like grounded as you move forward. Page of Pentacles in your challenge area could also be, yeah, there may be someone in your life. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, significant other, whatever it is. They're just maybe not seeing eye to eye with you about something, or maybe it could be like a business partner that's not handling, you know, finances well, or just not on the same page. Oh, yeah, I went. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Anyway, you're going to be fine. Just be mindful of that, okay? But just keep going after your dreams. Now, you got the Hierophant in your crown. This is really great, especially because the Hierophant is attributed to Taurus, and Taurus does rule your 12th house. And so I love that the Hierophant came in your crown. Again, that wisdom, seeking that wisdom and feeling that wisdom and finding it in your life and building these structures in your life. Your new structures are being built. I want you to know that with Pluto having moved into Capricorn, I've talked about this. The last time Pluto is going to be in Capricorn in our lifetime. And so it's going to be that final, like, here you go. Here's this new system, structure I'm creating for myself. And this is the Hierophant who loves systems, structures, organizations. He loves an audience too. He's a spiritual leader. All right. So this is just you coming into that place where you're being a lot more, building these structures and for yourself. And it could even be like, old traditions or beliefs that you may be letting go for new ones, or you could be holding on to some, but giving them like a little spin to fit where you are in your life now. Love it. Two of Pentacles. All right. So in the Rudier set, and the reason why I bring up Taurus is, like I said, 12th house, that is like the subconscious and, really going deep, intuition as well. Very spiritual. Now, Two of Pentacles in the Rudier spread, very interesting. So it's like, wibbly wobbly weebly energy. Remember, we have an eclipse in Libra, and then Sun in Libra. We still have a lot of energy in Libra, all about that balance. All right, so keep that in mind. All right, make those adjustments that you need in your life where you know what your priorities are. Okay, especially remember I said finances are going to be a big thing when you've got Pluto and Capricorn going direct in your 8th house of shared resources. Okay, but then also Mars and Cancer in 2nd house of income and salary. Those are the 2 money houses and the zodiac wheel. All right, so really know what you want and don't overdo things. I'm going to talk about that later. Mars is going to have a couple aspects this month. Mars is physical energy to avoid burnout. All right, that's just something that I want you to be mindful of. But anyway, because you could be like, he is a juggler and taking a lot. So remember, prioritize something, make room for new things coming into your life. And then you have the 5 of Wands in your future. 5 of Wands is a, challenge card. It's a conflict card, but it's kids. It's kids that's not seeing eye to eye. They're swinging wands in the air. Like, I don't know, I don't know what generation you belong in, but when I was a kid, we went to our backyards and played. We didn't have iPhones and things like that. We played with sticks. We thought we were in Star Wars, and it was just like a battle of like egos, like so that's what these kids are doing. All right. So what it is like, it's not worth their time energy. So there could be something here where it's just like, maybe not seeing eye to eye with someone. Again, it can be colleagues. You have so much work stuff happening, but there's also family stuff for y'all. But even still, it just maybe not seeing eye to eye. Just rise above that, because it really is going to be like not worth your time. It's going to be draining your energy, and you don't want that. You don't want that, especially when it comes to communication. Could be some even competitive energy here, but even still, and because Mars is, again, like competition too. But anyway, you have the King of Cups. So you rise above that. You come above it. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You got the King of Cups. So emotionally stable. Someone who is so heartfelt. Someone who has so much love to give. He is like the rock that people come like you're going to be that person. But even still, King of Cups is really special because he not only has all this love to give, he's the most intuitive king. He's the most loving king, and he is so emotionally stable. All right. On top of his emotion. So you're going to be absolutely fine. Let's go. It's your stuff. Hi, Ruby. Ruby just walked in. What was I going to say? If I like this reading, then maybe if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. I love y'all. And just remember, I am still recovering. Y'all are amazing. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Yeah. They're definitely, maybe some parting of ways with some people. Again, it just feels like you're making room for some things that, and you may be even thinking about that too. And it could be a career, it could be a job. Remember, a lot of stuff happening there. But it's almost like you're just, again, make room for the new, right? Make room for the new. Queen of Pentacles. Great. Get to that point where you can build this world that you want to live in. Remember, I said creating that reality for yourself, creating the reality that you want, the world that you want to live in. The Queen of Pentacles, she does that. She does that. She has resources too, as well. So a lot of y'all could be feeling that this month. You know, she has a maternal quality that I really love, like taking care of others as well. But she's the richest queen because she has this confidence and she has this trust and this selflessness. And I really love this for you because, again, I talked about rebirth, that the really strong energy when you see that, like, look at your spread. I mean, you got the Death card, you got the Sun card, you have the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of references here to the Magician. You see the rose, like at the top, like the roses and the Magician. You see, you know, even her outfit is like the Magician's. But anyway, you're gonna continue to move forward and grow everything that you want in your life in the way that you want it to go. Okay, but this is really great. I mean, you got the Eight of Cups in your external factors area. That, you know, if you're a cross watcher, by the way, you're reading for other signs, maybe your rising or your moon, or for your kid or for your husband, whatever it is, best friend, whoever it is, you know that the Eight of Cups has been coming up a lot. You see the eclipse happening here as well. Now, the Eight of Cups, moving forward. Okay, moving forward. Something is, you know, he's recognized something's better for him. And it may be like a bittersweet moment where, yeah, he's leaving a job that he's been at for 5 years. He loves it. He loves his colleagues, like Wendy, and marketing makes him laugh. Whatever it is. He loves like the free Fritos they bring, whatever it is. But he got like a job offer somewhere else. I was like, oh, amazing. Like, okay, but it's going to be so hard to leave this behind. So kind of like maybe even like bittersweet, but it's in your external factors area. So a lot of y'all may already be on that fence. Like, do I leave this or what should I do? But trust your intuition. This is a really big full moon intuition. Okay. It's an eclipse too, by the way. But anyway, trust your intuition. That's going to serve you the best. Cups are emotions, intuitions, feelings. All right. So secondly, it's an external factors area. So it could be someone leaving situation, like it could be your boss leaving, it could be just something that where someone that you know is leaving a situation, circumstance, and it's part of this transformation you're going through. All right, so keep that in mind. Now you have the Hanged Man, which is really great, having this like moment of, again, that spiritual moment. That's a Hanged Man, surrendering a lot of things. This is you wanting this big transformation and getting it, okay? Because the Hanged Man, card 12. And so he's making this big surrender, this big sacrifice to have this total enlightenment. You see the halo around his head, the smile on his face, okay? Moving into this, wanting to change his life, okay? Or what did I say? Card 12. And then you got 12, 13, the card of transformation. So you're seeking it and have it. And have that deep transformation that you are seeking, all right? Hanged Man, actually, you see his legs crossed, by the way. I won't go too much into it. It's, you know, similar to the dancing figure in the world. So there's that reference to the world, the end of the major arcana. But anyway, let's keep going. So 7 of Pentacles in your final outcome. Yeah. There's going to be a moment this month where, or even, you know, sometime this month where you think about things, okay? Thinking about things in terms of, do I want to continue investing all my time, energy, blood, sweat, tears, heart, soul, all of this into this relationship, into this career, into this path? Like, a lot of y'all may be asking yourself those big questions, okay? Am I seeing gains or, you know, even satisfaction from everything that I have invested in, all right? And I'm not saying that y'all haven't. I'm just saying some of y'all may just take that time to like really question it. If you know that you're in the right relationship and the right path and right career trajectory, everything, if you know that, that's fine. That's great. Then this is a time where you may be like, okay, well, things got legs now. Things got legs, and there's been some changes, but yeah, maybe just having that moment of pause. Remember, we have 4 planets retrograde. I'll even clarify that. You're gonna be fine. You just know what you want. Trust your intuition. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I mean, Ace of Wands. You're good. You're good. You're gonna be absolutely fine. That is, you know, new beginning. That's a new beginning. The hand of spirit offering you this wand that's sprouting leaves. All right. So plant them seeds. It just seems like something's coming your way. All right. So be willing to make that surrender, sacrifice that you know intuitively that you need to make, should you need to make one. There may be some things leaving your life to make room for new things to come through. But either way, something new is coming through. All right. Ace of Wands. But take that time to Just make some room. Remember, you got the, juggler here in the reader spread, but you're good. You're good. This is new job, new career, new profession, even creative energy that comes with the Ace of Wands. Let me see here. Again, there are some of y'all having kids? There may be kids, but thinking about having kids. But there's also, your ambitions. That's what wands are. Okay, what are you passionate about? It's coming through. Something's coming through for you. So let's break it down week by week. Gemini, first week, we kick it off on Wednesday, October 2nd, that new moon solar eclipse in Libra. It is a strong eclipse. Whatever happens here, I mean, just remember, these are fated events, and this is you're going to feel the energy for the month. All right. It's happening at 10 degrees. A lot of cardinal energy behind this. And it is, Aries. Listen, we'll talk about more in your weekly reading. All right. You're just going to feel very driven. All right. Also, remember it's 10 when 0 equals 1, new beginning. And it is a new moon solar eclipse. Big. All right. I love it. In your 5th house of joy, pleasure, love, relationships, creativity, everything I mentioned earlier. Now, Mars is a little feisty this day, by the way. So just keep that in mind. Mars is a little cranky. He didn't, someone took his parking space and he's not, cool. He, Chick-fil-A forgot his waffle fries and he's back on the highway. He's like, so just be mindful. All right. Remember, Mars can amp up energies and emotions and, lash out and stuff. So be cool. Mars can be impatient. And when I say be cool, stay frosty, be cool, and you're going to be fine. Remember these retrogrades. Libra, Libra eclipse, Sun in Libra, all this Libra energy. Remember, balance, patience. That's what it wants. You could be even like weighing some decisions around this time, but just with Mars being a little around this time, just focus on your emotional growth. All right. Because it is going to be like, we're near like a grand water trine, by the way, because Saturn's in Pisces, Venus in Scorpio, Mars in Cancer. We'll talk about this in your weekly forecast. Just know it could be like, emotionally moving and emotionally driven. October 4th, Venus trine Saturn. Again, I love this long-lasting love, long-lasting commitments, and especially money for y'all and work and career for y'all. All right. Remember, Saturn is in your 10th house of career and fame. Saturday, October 5th. This is the one day I don't want you to make any big decisions or have any important conversations. This is Mercury square Mars. All right. Especially around money here. Okay. You don't want to. And in fact, Mars is physical energy. So if you feel like, because Mars is feeling pent up in Cancer, if you feel a little pent up and you're like, go, exert that energy, burn off that energy, go jogging, go to the gym, go gardening, dog walking, whatever it is. Okay. That's going to help. Just if there's any big conversation, decision that you have to make, wait a few days until, remember October 8th, that's when Mercury will trine Jupiter. So, and that's just 3 days from now. Anyway, let's see what's going on for you for the week of the eclipse and all these other aspects that are happening for you, Gemini. All right. First week of October. Oh, you got the 9 of Wands. Okay. So yeah, hang in there. You're going to be fine. You're going to be really great, especially when it comes to a partnership relationship. Remember, this eclipse is in Libra. That rules that. There may be something here that you're really holding on to. And, this card is all about like perseverance, really standing your ground and, protective energy with that Mars and Cancer too. You could be like fiercely protective about something that you've worked really hard for, something that has to do with finances, money, also self-worth, self-value. But there also is something here where it could be like family related as well. I'll even clarify that. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles too. And the moon. So the first week could be a week. It is going to be a week where you may feel a little in your head. You got the moon as well. The moon, by the way, is attributed to Pisces, and you got the 5 of Pentacles, finances, money. Remember, Pisces rules your 10th house of career. So there really could be something here that you may not feel supported or over analyzing things when it comes to career. There could be something here where You're really, really getting in your own way. So don't do that. Okay. Don't do that. Eclipses are very powerful. All right. So this is a time to trust your intuition. Remember, trust your intuition, especially with the moon. You even see the hermit's face in the moon here. All right. Doing that soul searching, going really deep. This is a time where the first week, there could be something here where you feel like someone may be holding you back. That could be like a big clarity that you have, or there could be something here with finances. Okay. Remember, you have like your two, finance or, like money houses activated for this month, where it's just like you may be just overthinking things here. All right. So let's just remember, trust your intuition. Any emotional experiences, remember, it's going to be an emotional week. It's going to be an emotional eclipse. Use it to evolve, right? To have those experiences, to evolve and learn from it. And again, to be like the best version of yourself. So let's see what's going on for you for the second. And there could be a change of career or job for sure. I'm going to clarify that one more time. So you got the word, literally, like, can you trust me, Gemini? You're going to be fine. There's going to be a little bit of a roller coaster here the first week, but let me remind you, you have death, you have the sun, you have the ace of wands, all right? The king of cups, like, you're going to be absolutely fine. It's just maybe a little bit of like woo-coo, but then you got the world. Remember, I referenced that earlier with the hanged man here. Now you got the world with, her leg in the same position as the hanged man. Anyway, the world, something's coming to an end. You be proud of yourself, okay? The world, there's something coming to an end. You've come to the end of the major arcana, the fool's journey. There's this rebirth happening for you. You see that it's happening right away. And so it's almost like you're coming out of some energy that where you are evolving and where you are learning. And sometimes like you have to really go really deep and feel some like emotions to move forward, but be very proud of yourself. The world, this is the union of like, through the hero's journey, the fool's journey, whatever you want to call it. This is like, you're here, you're at the end. She's dancing for a reason, so be proud of yourself. Like I said, you see the four fixed signs in the corners here. There, brings this, sense of stability. You see the Ouroboros and the ribbons and unity of all things. There's change. This wreath change is zero. Okay, referencing the Fool. You're about to start a new journey. Your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Now, second week, Gemini, Venus trine Mars, we talked about Tuesday, October 8th, and then Mercury trine Jupiter. I love those. Jupiter will go retrograde. Now, Jupiter's going to go retrograde on October 9th until February 6, 2025. It happens every year, nothing new. So every sign, when Jupiter's in the sign, Jupiter's in your sign, everyone has a retrograde. All right. So this is just when like, think about like when Jupiter did go in your sign and all that abundance or expansion and luck or fortune, whatever that you felt. This is really continue to focus on like reflecting on how far you've come. Okay. And making a game plan for when Jupiter does go direct, because remember, when planets go direct, it's like you hit the ground running. But this is a good time to remember, like I said, like thinking about like what's made you wiser, like how do you want to become wiser to as you move onto this new journey that you're clearly moving into. So keep that in mind. And then Pluto will go direct on Friday, October 11th, just a few days after. This is until November 19th. Pluto in Capricorn, your 8th house of transformation. You see that happening here, all right? So big transformation happening for you. And then it comes just 2 days later, Sunday, October 13th, the sun trine Jupiter in your sign. And sure, Jupiter's going to retrograde. It just happened. So you still have all that, luck and good fortune, abundance, everything that Jupiter brings. So really, again, very, very special, especially with anything that brings you joy, pleasure, love, relationships, big energy here. Okay. Creativity as well. This is just a lot of success. Now, Mercury will move into Scorpio. Again, this is really going deep and really just a big focus on your everyday activities. Again, health could be some, big matter for you around this time, as well as work. All right. So let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for the second week of October. Look at you. Don't worry about this, okay? Don't worry about this. Work with the energies, but balance, justice, fairness, justice will be served You're good. You're absolutely good. Remember, that new moon, solar eclipse is in Libra. We're in Libra season. You've got the sun in Libra trining Jupiter in your, justice attributed to Libra. You're good. You're good. Big things are happening for you. Very karmic energy, both with the world and justice, by the way. Justice, again, karma. So actions that you take having consequences, use those actions for good. And equally so, I always say this, inaction have consequences too. So take that action that you need to cut the things that you don't need in your life as you move forward. This is really wonderful. This brings that balance in your life. This is a lot of wisdom here. In fact, remember, it seems like that's what you're seeking with the Hierophant. You see the two great columns in both. We're talking about the, Solomon's, you've heard of Solomon's temple, right? The wisdom of Solomon. Anyway, you're great. You're good. All right. So I'm happy for you. Now let's go to the third week. I want you to Monday. Okay. So October 14th, the sun is going to square Mars. This is just one of those aspects where just be mindful of not only Mars can be a little cranky around this time. Remember, it's in your second house of self-worth, self-value, and finances. And so there just may be some, not seeing eye to eye around this time with someone, or there could be something that makes you feel a little like low energy. But that's a key word here, is because remember what I said, Mars's physical energy, it's squaring the sun. And so this is a day to physically slow down. All right. So don't over, like the burnout energy I was talking about. And then because on the same day, Venus will be opposite Uranus. So this is a day not to start a relationship. Okay. And of course, we'll talk about these more deeply in your weekly forecast. Now, Tuesday, October 15th, I love this for you. Venus trine Neptune. Really great day for artists and creative types, and really great day for romance and imagination, compassion. I absolutely love this day. Wonderful. Even if you're not an artist, I mean, this is just a beautiful day. Remember, Neptune is in your 10th house of career. And then we have the full moon in Aries. Again, really strong supermoon. That's happening on October 17th. Remember, Mars is a little, and this is a strong supermoon. So just remember, this is a time where it is going to be in your 11th house of friendship. So there may be a friendship coming to an end. Remember, you did get the Eight of Cups here. So there could be a friend leaving your, it could just even be a friend that, you've had a really great time with. And now they're, got engaged, got married. They're moving to Florida, whatever it is. They're moving far away from you. Maybe so Mars, I don't know. Anyway, wherever they're moving, it's far away from you. That could be that. There's that ending, but you know what I mean? There's just something here. It's your 11th house, but also your hopes and wishes and dreams. So there could be a turning point as well, or something illuminated for you. Remember, you've got the star in the heart of your spread. So there's going to be a big focus on that, on your future dreams. Now, on that same day, Venus is sextiling Pluto, which is absolutely amazing. Really strong energy and flow with relationships, with money. Big money stuff here for you. And then Venus entering Sagittarius, again, partnerships, relationships. It's Venus. So this is amazing. Okay. So let's see what's going on. And remember, Venus is going to be here for a few weeks. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for the third week of October. Oh, you got the 10 of Wands. Okay. So remember what I said. Don't overburden yourself. It seems like there's going to be a lot of worrying that possibly that first week. But remember, you got justice in the world. So you've got changes coming. You've got, karma working in your favor. You cashing in your karma points. So don't overthink things or over worry. You got the 10 of Wands here. Don't overburden yourself. There's that burnout energy with that 10 of Wands. So just be mindful. Things are coming to an end. All right. There could be something here, and it could be something that has to do with a partnership or relationship. Remember, you've got changes happening here. All right. But just don't do anything where it's just overworking yourself. I'm going to clarify the 10 of Wands. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then you got the 8 of Pentacles. All right. So very interesting, because this is all about work, but this is more in terms of being dedicated and focused, and not being in a place where you are possibly working to distract yourself. This is working toward your legacy, your goals. Really, really nice. All right. So it's really more about the mindset. Again, not distracting yourself, but seeing the big picture and what you want and working toward that in this productive, determined, disciplined way, right? Karate Kid, wax on, wax off, practice makes perfect, that kind of energy. Okay. Now, the last week, Gemini, oh my goodness. Okay. It's getting so dark. Monday, October 21st. Love this. Mercury trine Saturn. This is a great day. This is a great day for finances, for career, conversations, having an important conversation that has stability. And then Tuesday, October 22nd, Sun moves into Scorpio. We move into Scorpio season. Remember, this is, Sun and Scorpio wants answers going deep. This is your personal transformation. A lot of things that have to do with even shadow work, but work. And remember, you've got all this Scorpio energy all month long in your successive work. So that's why a lot of work stuff is coming up. And then like your future hopes and wishes and dreams and relationships. It's just a jam-packed month for you, Gemini. A lot happening, a lot of great stuff happening. And then... what else? I want you to Thursday, October 24th, Mars will sextile Uranus. I actually really love this for you because there is something here with money that could be really nice for you that you didn't expect to hear something around this time. And to be honest, come on. Remember, Mars has been having squares with Uranus and things like that. We love Mars sextile Uranus. Okay, this is nice. And then there's so many aspects, but let me just pick one more for you. You got Mars trining Neptune on Monday, October 28th. Okay, so that's a great aspect for you. Again, something with money here and your imagination and creativity and compassion, but something with work as well. And then Halloween, Mercury trine Neptune. So very magical, a lot of compassion. Go out there. Halloween's gonna be really great if that's a thing for you. It's October 31st. Mercury trine Neptune. This is also like really speaking compassionately. Could be like communication that you received, news that you received that's really nice. That has to do with work. Okay, possibly work, your day-to-day activities, health, pets, a lot of stuff happening here. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for the last week. Okay, for the last week of October. You got the Eight of Swords. Okay, you're going to have to get out of your head, okay? Let's get out of our head. Eight of Swords is actually a Gemini card, all right? So there's changes happening this month for you, all right? So remember, continue to be your authentic self. Cut anything you don't need in your life. You got the Eight of Swords. Remember, everything's all about choices. You can choose, just like her. She's chosen to blindfold herself. We call this a self-victim card. She's chosen this. She doesn't want to face the truth. She doesn't want to go deep. She doesn't want to have this transformation. And so you don't want that, right? You want to watch. Not completely surrounded. So it's not a prison, right? It's she can walk out. It's not completely enclosed. Also, her feet are free. She can walk out. Okay. She can use the swords to cut anyway. So it's up to you. All right. So just be in a place. Don't overthink things. And it is a good time to just really, really focus on the transformation that you want in your life. Okay. It can get with the moon, with the Five of Pentacles, and with the, even with the Ten of Wands there, and now the Eight of Swords. It is a saying that you may be overthinking things. I mean, you are Geminis. I am a Gemini rising. I resonate with this. So it could just be a month where you're overthinking things where you don't have to. You literally don't have to. All right. So just, and I'll clarify the Eight of Swords. But remember that Mulder energy with Mercury and Scorpio, and then Scorpio season itself, really just digging deep. All right. Really digging deep. So don't be afraid to do that. Yeah, it could be something about money, or even like the stability, finding stability as you move forward. Remember, I talked about that structure. It's going to be big. I really want you to pay attention to Pluto going direct in Capricorn in your 8th house. Transformation, but also finances, Four of Pentacles attributed to Sun in Capricorn. So it may be a big thing, but it may be something about money. Remember, Mars in Cancer in your 2nd house of money. Something that you're just thinking about or over analyzing or something there's a reality that you have to face, with the Four of Pentacles. 4 is all about order, stability, bringing that stability. Remember, structures and systems, all right? Creating this new structure for yourself. And it could be just that there's such a big change happening this month that it could be really changes are happening. I'm going to clarify the Four of Pentacles and you got the Page of Wands. Okay, so yeah, there's new stuff happening for you. You have to be open and receptive to it. You have the Page of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands, yeah, there could be some, like I said, even with that last week, new like messages coming through that are amazing for you. All right, so be open to it, be receptive to it. You're actually really good here. You're actually really good. The only thing that could get in your way would be you overanalyzing things or, taking on too much. I don't want you to take on too much this month. All right, Gemini. And Geminis are, y'all can do that. You could do like 5 different things at one time. Like I said, I'm Gemini rising. I got Jupiter and Gemini. I get it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me let you go. So thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. There's a true testament to me being a Gemini rising is the fact that I can talk and talk and talk. And I was, okay. Anyway, we'll talk about the aspects next week. Geminis, y'all are amazing. I love y'all. All right, so I'll see you next week. All right, bye-bye.